I'm Tom Kiss, the Inland Insider, and like most of you, we're all on summer vacation. And we had a great season with football, basketball, soccer, did a little cross country, as well as baseball. But what I want to do today in the next couple of weeks is look back at the past year. As you know, last year was the first time that we've ever done anything like this. Videos, highlight package, etc. And it's been an adventure from the start.
Yes, I do.
Over here at Santiago High School, Chino Hills 17, Santiago 24.
Go.
So the final ends up being, keep it running, just keep it running, because I could edit it out. So the final score, just keep it running. Stop it. Tom Kiss from Ayala High School. You've just witnessed, I'll start over again. So Ayala goes to 2-0. They win 25-0. Their next game will be at Chino Hills. Mild upset. They were number 5. Redlands East Valley was number 4. And Chino Hills puts up more points than Redlands Valley has allowed this season. The final score was 14-3. A big win for Derek Bubb's program. Probably one of the biggest wins that he's ever had in the regular season. As you can see, I'm nowhere near a professional, so we thought, hey, let's get Fred Robledo, prep editor of the Tribune, involved, since he is such a professional. This is how you do it, right, Fred?
Welcome everyone to the Baseline League opener. Tonight we have Glendora 4-1 against Etowanda. Oh, I forget their whole records.
An insider, and tonight we have a Thursday night game, Vala Vista League battle between Covina and Baldwin Park. I'm here joined with Fred Robledo, prep editor of the Tribune.
Hey Tom, nice seeing you. I'm going to call out Aaron first of all. He's not in tonight. He called in sick because he said it's too cold tonight.
Oh, my tonight. That's about it. Fred Robledo, Tom Kiss, the Inland Insider from Covina High School, or actually from Covina District Field, saying goodnight. There wasn't a lot of offense in the beginning of the game, but there was a lot of defense at the end. Let's talk to Coach. Let's talk to Bradford. Tough loss for Corona Panthers tonight. Let's talk to Coach John.
I told you, Mama.
Won their first 3 games over Garfield, over Dominguez, and as well, let's keep it rolling. In addition to that, Damien is 2-0. They have beaten JP. Damien goes to 4-3, and they're 1-1 in the Sierra League as well. Next week, South Hills will play against Chino Hills, and we'll see what happens if both teams. So the top-seeded Bulldogs end up winning the game 3-1. There was an injury for Flint Ridge tonight. So tonight, Ayala, the top-seeded team in this 3 division, shot themselves in the foot a little bit, and it was very difficult for them to overcome those 5 turnovers. Keep it running, because I'll let it start. So Etowanda wins the game tonight, 39-27, first baseline win of the league. So the final score tonight is 39-27. Etowanda takes the win over Glendora. Etowanda goes to 3-3. They are 1-0 in the baseline league, as Glendora falls to 4-2 and 0-1. Next week, Los Osos. So Etowanda comes away with a 39-27 win. They fall to. Fucking, they don't fall, they win. I'm Tom Kiss, and this. Huskies out of the playoffs by a score of 2-0 here in today's CIF Division 2.
God.
So today, La Habra comes into Chino Hills. They end up winning the game 2-0. They get an early goal. They get a late goal. They knock.
Are you kidding?
So La Habra comes into Chino Hills. They upset the Huskies, or do they? It's a 1-0 victory. We're at Mount San Antonio College in Walnut, California for today's 2010 Baseline League Championship in cross country. The 2 dominating teams in these divisions for boys, we have Rancho Cucamonga. So wrapping it up from Guanelli, as the season progressed and the weather changed to get a lot colder, we came up on a night at Alemany High School when Alemany was hosting Bish Beaumont. And I'm with Fred Robledo. You're supposed to say hi, Tom. An insider, and tonight we are in at Alemany High School in Mission Hills, California for tonight's game between Bish Beaumont and Alemany. Fred, what do we got going for tonight?
Well, we got the new big target, Wallace Gonzalez. He's a 6'5", transfer from Glendora. He's got his feet wet now, Tom. This is about his third game now, and he's looking good. And of course, you've got Jaden Moore, who's been their horse in the backfield all year long. Scoring points hasn't been Amat's problem. They're going to be able to score points. What they've got to do is keep Crespi under 14 to 20 points. If they do that, they're going to have a really good chance of winning.
This was a great intro, but he just said Crespi, and we're playing Alameda. Let's just say the facilities were kind of limited. Fred was told at the beginning of the week that he would not be allowed to sit in their press box because it was too crowded with other bigger riders, so to speak. Mikey from Cover It Live didn't have a place to go, so we had to camp out on the bleachers, the visiting bleachers, and find an outlet. Needless to say, it was cold, it was crowded, and a drumline practice broke out behind me. This is what happened right after that. Alameda obviously will probably get one of the top 4 seeds. Bishop Vermont, finishing 9-1, is the second place team from this division, and they will get an at-large berth at the end of the season. It was a very successful one. They won 9 games in a row until they finally lost tonight. It was just too much offense by the Alameda Warriors and quarterback Vernon Maxwell. So the final score from Alameda High School tonight is 38-30. Bishop Vermont gets their first loss of the year. Alameda becomes your Sarah League champion at 10-0. Bishop Vermont ends up at 9-1. Both teams qualify for the playoffs. Obviously, Alameda winning this division, winning this league. What will end up happening is this week your draw will be on Sunday. Vernon Adams, the quarterback for Alameda, led his team. That's a very successful drive. There was an injury. Daniel Serrato, number 22 from Alameda, was injured at the beginning of the second half. We hope he's feeling okay. Why did he stop it?
Because you paused.
So the final score tonight from Alameda High School, 38-30. Alameda becomes your Sarah League champion. They go to 10-0. Bishop Vermont ends up at 9-1.
No. Dad. Why did you say that? I thought you were joking around.
Final score tonight from Alameda High School, 38-30. Bishop Vermont goes down for their first loss of the year. Alameda High School is the Sarah League champion. They'll probably be the number 3 seed in the Pac-5 division. The playoff pairings will be announced on Sunday. Tough game for Bishop Vermont to lose. The end of the first half is what killed them. 2 touchdowns in 42 seconds gave Alameda a 27-14 point lead.
All right, go.
Okay, ready? So the final score tonight, 38-30.
What are you doing?
For the playoff pairings. Another announcement. We found out that Claremont lost to Damien tonight. So Damien has a possibility to get in the playoffs in the Inland Division. Great game over here tonight. Unlucky for the Bishop Vermont Lancers. Couldn't stop the quarterback from...
Oh my!
Qualify for the playoffs. The drawings will be held on Sunday. Great season for both of them. We look forward to seeing you guys in the playoffs. For Tom Kiss.
Keep it going.
No! The final score tonight ends up being 38-30. Alameda goes to 10-0. They win the Sarah League. Bishop Vermont goes to 9-1. They're the second place team from this division. The Sarah League champions are Alameda, and this is another. So the final score tonight, 38-30. Alameda beats Bishop Vermont. Alameda goes to 10-0. They win the Sarah League. Bishop Vermont goes to 9-1. They come in second place in the Sarah League. The playoffs will start next week. It was a great game, great season. Why am I saying? How do I close it then? What should I say? So tonight the score ends up 38-30. Alameda beats Bishop Vermont for the Sarah League championship. Alameda goes to 10-0. Bishop Vermont goes to 9-1. Tough game for Bishop Vermont to lose. Quarterback Vernon Adams from Alameda was almost unstoppable. They did have a chance at the end, but there was an interception late in the game that allowed Alameda to get the ball back and run out the clock. Both teams qualify for the playoffs, which will start next week. You can look for the seedings and all the pairings later in the afternoon on Sunday. For Fred Robledo, for Dylan Kiss, for Mikey Robledo on Cover It Live, I'm Tom Kiss, reporting from Alameda High School for the Tribune Sports. Yep, 16 takes to get that final shot right. The drumline competition that was behind me was so let's just say, loud and distracting that I think that's why I kept messing up, to the delight of my son, Fred Robledo, and Mikey, that were sitting there watching that whole thing go on. But we needed to get it, and we did. It was a great progression, watching those great football games, watching that whole season come about, culminating with West Covina's win over Bonita in the Southeastern Championship. Football season is going to start in about 6 weeks, where we'll have interviews with coaches, players, as well as transitioning into the football season. We all look forward to it. I'm Tom Kiss, the Inland Insider. We'll see you on the field.